Hey, you guys. Today I'm taking you with me to the beautiful hilltop town of Betona, which is located just south of the city of Perugia. The property that we're looking at today is a meticulously restored townhouse, a very large one at that, with about 290 square meters. Over 3 levels, and it also includes a rooftop terrace. So if you're interested in seeing the views from this terrace, I promise you will not be disappointed. As always, the link to the property is in the description below. Please hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get in the car so I can show you this beautiful town and townhouse. Betona is a charming small town known for its well-preserved medieval walls and Etruscan history. As it sits on this hilltop and stretches for about 1 kilometer, it is fully immersed in this lush landscape as it overlooks the Umbrian Valley and offers extraordinary views ranging from Perugia to Assisi, which is why it's also sometimes called the Etruscan balcony. It is no wonder that it has been added to the list of the most beautiful villages in Italy. So to get to Betona, you can travel easily by car. It's about 22 kilometers and takes just about 20 minutes to get from the city of Perugia to Betona. There is also a daily bus service connecting Perugia to Betona, though the service is somewhat limited. For international travelers, the closest airport would be the airport in Rome, which is about 2 hours. Or you could also travel from Florence, which is about 2.5 to 3 hours. Betona has a population of between 4.5 to 5,000 residents. Most of them are outside of the wall, but the medieval center of this town is an historic district. There are cafes, restaurants, and churches, and there's even a museum. Of course, though, the town wouldn't be complete without a beautiful piazza or two where you can take care of your daily needs or enjoy your evening stroll, which is one of my favorite Italian traditions. And just a minute from here is where the house that we are going to take a look at is located. So, without any further ado, let's go have a look at the house now. This is looking at the house from the front, from the main street level. These are the two entrances. This is the garage, and this is the other entrance. And the water drain here, that is the property line for this house. So, there you have it. So this is the neighbor's house. This is entering the house from the side street. This would be the main entrance for those living here. This house was completely renovated, restored, and the restoration process was completed in 2005. All of these doors, everything you see, including the terracotta tiles, everything is new. Everything is new. But in the process of restoring the house, they used the best materials. So we're entering the sleeping area, and this includes this bathroom here. I don't know if you can see, but the tile work is all travertine. So it's very, very well done, with beautiful stencil work on the walls. There's a shower. Everything was done. The plumbing is all new. The boiler is new. All these doors. So we are entering one of the bedrooms. This is the smaller of the two bedrooms. So again, with the exposed beams, it's chestnut. The floors are solid oak floors. They are the finest quality hardwood floors you can buy today. I think the price per square meter of these floors is it's about 350 euros. I'm going to show you the view outside. This is looking down one of the streets of this beautiful town. The population living within the walled community is, if I understood correctly, 120 people. Now we are walking into the master suite. This is by far the larger of the two bedrooms. The owner of this house bought this property, and it was absolutely dilapidated. But he had a vision and went about to restore this house. And it took him about a year and a half until it was completed. Here we enter the ensuite bathroom. You see the window there, and you're going to see that again when we head upstairs. So this is the bathroom. This area, sorry for the shadows, but that's just the funny lighting here. This could be a closet for sure. Good. So we're heading out now of the sleeping area. It's traditional in these older houses that the bedrooms are downstairs because in the hot summers, these are where this is the area of the house that stays the coolest. So you get a better sleep. We're approaching the upstairs. This is a view onto the neighbor's house. I understand that they are foreigners who are living in that house. Based on the outdoors, the facade, I'm thinking that the inside is going to be a stunning house as well. We enter into one of the grandest living spaces. So this gives you a perspective from this angle. This fireplace was made by a local artisan about 20 years ago. And the painting up above, that was also done by another local artist, and that depicts the main square of this town. This is the same view as what we had downstairs from the bedroom. Yeah, imagine the parties you could have with everyone sitting around this table here. Although I'm told the table does not come with the property, but the owner is so kind. Something tells me that if you asked the right way, he might just let you have it. But I didn't say that. You didn't get that from me. The windows, I should mention, they are double paned. So, yeah, like I said, everything was done with the highest quality in mind. These days, if you are going to take a house this size, 300 square meters, it's over 300 square meters, and you wanted to build it to this standard, you would have to pay much more money than the actual asking price. We are heading upstairs to the kitchen dining area. This area needs to be finished because that would be a bit risky if you had little kids here running around. We are entering the kitchen here. The hookups are over here. I think it's nice that it doesn't come with a kitchen because that gives you the freedom to do and design the kitchen however you want. One of my favorite features of this house is the view that you would have standing in the kitchen, looking out onto the party you have going on down below. How spectacular is that? I don't know if I mentioned it, but the beams are chestnut beams. And just to show you some detail, this is the original roof that came with the house when he bought it. So moving on, we are entering the bathroom up here. You can see that there is not a sink. That's because when they were trying to install it, they broke it. And the owner of the building thought, let's just let it be. Again, we have the travertine tiling. It's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. But the reason I insisted on seeing this property was because of what waits us outside here on the rooftop terrace. It's about 10 square meters. That's a window that goes into the bathroom. I believe, yeah, you can open it. There is, yeah, I want to show you the views because this is why we all want to move to Italy, isn't it? Here we have a house right in the historic city center, but with views looking out onto these Umbrian hills. How utterly spectacular is that? So Let's see, there are some electrical hookups here for outdoor lighting. And this is water. So, sorry, let me get closer. So you do have water and electrical out here. I am heading back inside because what I'm imagining is waking up in the morning, getting your coffee, coming upstairs into this grand living room. In the winter, you might have a fire going. Come up here. Sorry, you guys, I just got disconnected due to overheating from standing outside too long. What I wanted to say is that this kitchen is so large that you could create such a unique space in here, just in this room alone. So you could have your kitchen set up here, as is intended by the architect. You could go downstairs, enjoy your morning breakfast or coffee in front of the fireplace. Or if you wanted, you could choose to spend it out on your terrace. We're looking at the heating units here, and sometimes my English fails me because I've been living in Germany too long, but the radiators, yes, that's the word. The radiators are quite abundant here. The owner of the house, he really likes things warm. So you will see, I'm just going to pan over the room again from up here. There are a number of radiators. Oops, sorry. Yeah, that they're painted the same as the wall color so as to not be so obvious, but you will see that they are everywhere. You can also install a air conditioner if you wanted up there. So I am walking back down the stairs. And I'm just going to pan over the space again one more time. Because you will, if you are interested in this property, you will see all kinds of photos. But the photos don't do this place any justice whatsoever. These are the radiators I was just talking about before. And the architect, the owner, wanted to ensure that they didn't stand out as much. Good. So I am going to head downstairs again. I will take you with me. Again, this is the sleeping area with the 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And here we are back out on the street. Okay, this is the garage, which we enter. And you can see that part of the wall here is wet, moist. It's from the condensation. But if this space is aired out more regularly, it wouldn't pose too much of a problem. And you can see the exposed wooden beam, as well as these here. These are chestnut. But this beam in particular is 4,000 years old. This is the other entrance from the street, but it's not meant to be driven into. Here we have a bathroom, which includes a shower. All of these fixtures are brand new. Everything here has just been put in the last couple years, including the thermos, the boiler.